Make this into a YouTube video, I'm not sure. Alright guys, so we are into the forest. This is hard mode. I'm going to go ahead and see what I could do in 1 day's time in the game. Maybe I might do 2. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to skip ahead from this. I mean, I've already seen it. If you guys haven't seen this part before, you can see it elsewhere, or you can kind of guess what happened. Alright, here we go. So, let's tell a little bit about it. Basically, I guess you're like an actor or something, I'm pretty sure. And your kid ends up getting kidnapped by a red-looking cannibal guy. Yeah. So, the mission of the game really is to save him. Most people don't really care too much. So when you're on the plane here, you really want to grab everything that you can. Definitely this food, it's all very important, without a doubt. Just grab everything you see. Every bit of it. It's good. You definitely want to grab this off the lady, 100%. I mean, that's just like one of the most important things. Can't really tell where I am right now, but we'll get that worked out. Okay, definitely don't need that. So, alright, gotta look down. Definitely want to get some stuff from here. You can get cloth and tape and stuff like that. It's actually pretty helpful. Now, where you start out from the helicopter, I mean, it's basically completely random, right? Like, that's basically what it is. You could be so many different places on the map. I'm going to do some knowledge that I know after looking around here in a second. Figure out where I am. Figure out where I want to go. Okay, I do not want to chop down a tree, but you can chop down a tree with this for sure. We'll just break this stick. That's not something to break. Bird. Wait a second. I think I just saw, that's a deer right there. See if we can kill it. I'm gonna move it into my 2 for now. You push I, you go into that. Okay, we're gonna see if we can kill this thing. It's been a little bit since I've used the spear. Wow, that did not go well at all. Okay, it'll still be at 2. Nice. That's how we do it. So, deer is actually pretty valuable. One, you get the meat out of it. You're also going to get the skin, which can be used for a couple different things. So, deers are really nice to kill. They can be a little bit tough sometimes. Perry, thank you for the emotes. Thank you very much. Try hard. Cool story, Bob. Thank you so much, Perry. I hope you have a great night, man. I hope you have a great night. Alright, so I'm going to start trying to figure out where the hell I am, because I actually really don't know where I got started. Usually, you end up being kind of close to a coast or a river, and that really helps you out. So, I guess, do I have a compass somewhere? Usually I kind of remember you getting one, but maybe you get it from somewhere. Usually I have a pretty good idea of where I am pretty quick. This time around, I really don't. Which I guess it would be... But I guess it's kind of good, so I can try to figure it out. Okay. You want to look for these bushes, but you want them to have blueberries. If they don't have blueberries, it's poisonous. Pretty much what it is. Okay, so I'm by some kind of coast. That's for sure. I feel like this is the east coast. Okay, so I have kind of an idea. So there's a yacht basically that way if you go north, and a little bit more, I guess if you go, technically that's south. I think this is technically south. If you go south, you'll find it. If you go down that way, south, and it'll be a little bit more west, you'll find a boat, and it's kind of a good way to start. A lot of people have done it, not bad at all. The cannibal camp is a little bit more towards, I guess like a little bit more towards the middle. I think we're going to find it. There we go. There's the cannibal camp. Alright, so this is actually a really great place to start early. Now one thing is you really don't want to run into cannibals. You can easily avoid them if you do this early on. It's going to get worse the more you play the game, because that's just kind of how it works. Cannibal is your big enemy. When I say big enemy, it's pretty much the enemy. So we're not going to mess around too much with this dynamite, because we're going to go down the cave really early, which is great. We're going to get a lot of goodies from that, and we're going to set up, I think those are flares, which is really nice. Okay, so we got plenty of drink, which is really useful actually, not just for water, but for stamina. Alright, so we got as much there. Cloth is going to be really handy for a lot of different crafting stuff, especially rope is the big one. Honestly, I'm probably not going to spend all my time on getting everything here, especially opening up every suitcase. The rope is nice. As you can tell, this is a horrible place. Scared the bejeebers out of me. Luckily, it's just a harmless little lizard. So guys, we're going to push L to take this out, because we're going down this cave. And you're thinking, wow, this must be a good idea. Well, you'd be correct, it is. It's a really great idea. First, I'm going to see if someone... Nope. No one else has talked. Alright, let's get down here. Hopefully this is recording. It should be recording. I'll have to figure out how to access this. Really hope I can put this on YouTube. Alright, so here we go. We're in the cave. It's actually pretty light in here. I wonder if my settings, if I already changed my settings. I'm going to take a look. So, usually pretty dark in here, but you can kind of change the graphics and make sure. Yeah, M131 is the one. So you can see in the dark really well. If you had original, this would be terrible, and I mean terrible to see. It really makes it spooky, but since I'm attempting to put this on YouTube, I really don't want it to be too dark. It's basically going to be the idea of it. Alright, so we got this thing. This thing's amazing. The hairspray. It's an amazing weapon, actually. So, booze, don't need that. Okay, we want to have soda on here. I'm going to put it over here. I don't really need medicine too much. I don't really take too much damage. Okay, there's a map right here. The map's amazing. Now you can start figuring out what you're doing. Compass, also amazing. This is a big reason why you really want to be down here really early. There's other stuff down here that's really great, but those really make it a great thing to do early. So I might go for the katana too. We'll see. This is certainly just getting to the camp and getting down here is a pretty good start. But I might do the katana as well. I'm probably gonna run into a cannibal, like literally right here. Yeah, I can hear him. So if you do I, it should go ahead. Okay, it looks like I'm just getting soda. So I see. Must be 4. Yep. Watch this. Hey, how you like that, bitch? And these guys are evil. You saw all the people outside hung up. They will do that. Even with being on fire, he is clearly taking a long time to die. Whew! Got him. Gosh, this guy was terrible. Worse than I remembered. Oh, it's because it's hard mode. That's why. So it's harder. That makes sense. So, if you thought that was fun, we're going to run into 2 more of those guys. Yep. Hello. fast. Alright, well, where's the other one at? Now, to make sure they're dead, it's going to show E for picking them up. That's the only way to be sure that they're dead. Let me just tell you, you want to be sure that they're dead. Oh, gosh, that was a bit of a adventure right there. Whew, you're definitely tougher on hard mode. Oh, I tell you that much. Whew, okay, well, now we're going to go ahead and light them on fire, because by doing so, we will go ahead and we will get their bones, and we can make bone armor. Yep. So you really want to wait for them to explode. I'm going to try to get a little bit of cloth while it's doing that. You want to be kind of careful where you end up putting their bodies to burn, just because I've seen like their bones like go underneath stuff, but our position should be fine. Look at all this cloth we're getting. You really don't want to leave the bodies burning for too long, because the bones just don't last for very long. Of course, I will show you exactly how to make bone armor. I have before done this and the katana cave in one day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this time, because my placement was a lot better on the airplane. Like, I figured out where I was going a lot smoother. Alright, I'm full on bones, so just put some bones here. It takes like 6 or something. Some cloth. Bam. Bone armor. Some more bones real quick. Bam. Bone armor. Where by left click. Excellent. Okay, more bones. Look at that. Now we're already protected. Oh, alright, so we're going to be going down here, because this has a ton of goodies down here. Also, you're thinking like, well, you know, what does bone armor do exactly? Why is it so good? Bone armor is the second best armor in the game. I think there's basically only 3. But bone armor is pretty solid. The good thing about bone armor is that it takes the replacement of being hit. So if a target hits you, instead of you taking direct damage, it'll just break your bone armor. So it's really nice, actually. As you can tell, it's a horror house in here. I'm telling you, like, the first time you do it, it's horrible. Like, it's really spooky. More than that, it's much darker than what you see here if you don't change the setting, which I usually don't. Because you just get more of the experience, you know? But, I mean, this is nice. These are the best arrows in the game, so I always like to get these kind of, like, right off the bat. More arrows. So you get a lot of arrows. So they're making the shittier ones. Oh, that was actually really good. That was, rope. Apparently I'm already full on rope. Full on, like, all the stuff down here, apparently. So, yeah, I think we'll go with this paint. Why not? Med sticks are full. Alright, we're getting out of here. I don't know, I can spend too much time in there, because honestly, I want to see if how much we can get done here. Honestly, I'm probably not going to make a great shelter before I go to sleep. Most likely, I'm probably just going to try to make like a leaf shelter. It's a temporary, just to go to sleep in. It's pretty much probably what I'm going to go for tonight. We'll see how it goes. It looks like it's going to start getting dark. Like, as soon as I get out of this cave, I'm probably not going to go to the katana cave. If I feel like I can get the katana cave done before at least it gets too dark, I'll probably go ahead and do that, and then get started on the temporary base. I don't think we're getting anything started with main base tonight, any of the sort. Honestly, I don't know how much exactly main base are we going to be getting done anyway for a little bit, to be 100% honest. Alright, so I just clicked my soda, which is 3, because I set it there. And by doing so, I get hydration, but stamina. And you can actually, if you look to my right, you can kind of see that stuff. So you can see my food, it's right there in the middle, where I think it's like showing like, it shows the stomach, and to the left of it, you can see the drop, which would be indicating water. And to the right of that, There's 2 bars. One is that blue one that's just full the whole time. The other one, if you look next to it, see how it's really low and now it's climbing up? That's your stamina bar. And the sodas just put it right up, which is incredibly good. Really good if you need, if you're running, especially running away from cannibals, or if you're fighting cannibals, you can pop it, and it's really great because every time you swing, that takes stamina. Now, since we can always come back here and get more stamina, I'm probably going to use a bit of it. Also, if you do right like this, you will defend against attacks. So I'm going to go for another soda, because honestly, we really want to get a lot done. So, yeah. Probably just grab a little bit here. Alright, so we're going to be going towards this way. More soda. Just get it. Oops. Alright, plenty of cloth. We have so much cloth. There should actually be rope in here too. Usually there is. I'm not gonna worry. It's not really a worry for me right now. Mostly because we're full on rope. We only have 4. So there's some more sticks. You only carry about 10. This will put us close. This will be used for the temporary shelter. So, can I get the katana before it gets too dark? Maybe. I'm actually going to do another soda. It's really expending them. I need to save some, though, for later, but yeah. So this is the river right here. But we're going to be going towards the cave right now for the katana. But I can remember quite where it is. I know it's definitely around here. I feel like it's up this mountain. That's what I think. Wait, maybe it's right here. Let me make sure I'm not being an idiot. It's literally right here. It's like right by this river. So, we'll take out the map real quick so you can kind of see the... So this is where the katana's at. If you kind of go more to the southeast, a little bit more southeast of this, that's where the large one was at. The large cannibal camp. So we're going down. Now the great thing about this one, there's some great and not so great. So one thing about it is that there's actually a mutant here, and there's 2, right? 2 cannibals, right? Which is pretty tough to deal with. I have dealt with them pretty easily before in the beginning. I don't know if I'm going to do it in this video. I think I'm going to go for the easy win of just getting the good stuff and not fighting them, because you don't have to fight them. So I think it's really kind of important to showcase the fact that you do not have to fight them. Now, that's one reason why I got Dynamite from the other camps, because they're over there to the right. I won't look over there too much because I don't want them to notice me. But I could throw Dynamite over there. And that helps quite a bit in taking care of the cannibal, well, the mutant and the 2 cannibals. Now, the mutant is quite crazy looking. You'll end up seeing him at some point. The one you see the most in the beginning is Armsy, because he's a big mutant. He has a lot of arms. That's really what it is. He's actually the easiest to deal with, in my opinion, but they're all kind of tough. I mean, alright, so this is the area you want to be at, right here. Katana, right? There it is. So, there's also other goodies here. For the most part, a lot of this just isn't that usable to us at this stage, because we already are full up, but look, there's food here. See, we already have medicine. There are some sodas, which is great, actually, since we've been using it like a mad lad. I'll take some of this money, mostly just to burn it. Just spam an E. I think we're basically done. I will get this for the chainsaw. Chainsaw is definitely a later thing. It's where I came in from. It's where I'm going to come out at. Very easy. The katana is a really nice weapon, actually. It's one of the best melee weapons in the game, if not the best one. I think some people have said chainsaw is, but katana is pretty damn solid. Get it this early. It's really good help against mutants. Well, it's good help against cannibals and mutants, really. Helps against all of them. Mutants, I mean... Oh my god. I think I saw him. We need to get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, he's freaking out in there. Honestly, I just don't feel like messing with him. I could. He gives out creepy armor, which is what they're really cool for, which is the best armor in the game. But I'm just not really concerned. Honestly, I'd rather just kind of get out of here, especially because it's going to be dark out there, right? It's going to be dark, which is going to suck. But we will start running towards more of our build area. I think I'm going to pick a spot. It's probably a little bit more boring, but it's a really nice spot. It's generally pretty safe. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and check real quick. Do I actually have... Nope, no one's chatting with me. So, I'll continue. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be dark out there. So, yeah, we're probably just going to set up like a temporary shelter really quick, which only lasts the night. We'll actually get towards our location, I think. We don't want to get too dark because you just don't want that. Because when you go to sleep, when you end up going to sleep, right, the next day, you can only kind of go to sleep around the same time you went to sleep the night before. I think you can sleep a little bit before, but, you know, like if you went to sleep like halfway through the night, you know, it's going to take a while for you to go to sleep the next day. And honestly, we just don't really want that. Oh man, it's a little bunny rabbit. Oh, that was excellent. That was a really good shot. I actually can't believe I did that. Very proud of it. So, again, we're just gonna make a temporary shelter here pretty quick. For the goal, we're gonna be pretty hungry and thirsty the next day. Honestly, we might just do it right here because it only matters so much. We're getting close to our location, so temporary shelter, bam. Also getting a little bit, definitely a bit wet. If I go to sleep, I don't think it's going to matter too much, and I'll be able to make this very quickly. So being wet isn't really a big deal. At night, it's a little bit more of a big deal. Well, that's lucky. I've never even seen him getting stuck on something like that before. It's okay. If we stay active while we're a little bit cold, we'll probably be alright. We're about to go to sleep here, so we can go to sleep when we're cold. So, works. Alright, we're just going to sleep.